Hi there. Welcome to my channel, AH for Truth, and that's Hezekiah here, bringing you a new video. And I want to title the video Ripple, Bank of All Banks. Ripple is like the central bank of all banks. And I know that this, for people who are stuck in the past in thinking and stuck in the present in how we think, it's very difficult for us to imagine a future. So if you are old enough to remember when there was no Amazon, like, okay, let's even think of what Amazon was years ago, a couple decades ago. Amazon was just a book selling, like an on-demand printing thing, book retailer, and then from there to on-demand printing, I believe, and then, like from there became like a household name with people ordering stuff through Amazon. Everything is sold on Amazon, like almost everything, right? And so who would have thought that Amazon's existence would have destroyed certain types of businesses and yet opened newer businesses? Like, if you were to just open a store down the street, you would never have been able to compete with Safeway, right? Or some of the big giant Sears, for example. Okay, no. So not Safeway, but Sears, right? And even Safeway in Canada now is gone. In America, Sears and all these big stores that have just disappeared because of the internet and shopping on the internet. But there's people today who have started their businesses on the internet, and they're doing very well. Like they're resellers of products. They're doing all kinds of things, even selling digital products, starting and selling. Amazon kind of paved the way, opened the way for a new type of, conceptualization in selling, right? And digitization has basically helped everything. So what am I trying to say here? You know what? I was watching a video by a guy called Donahue George, and this is things that I have said that I've kind of shared in my own, like talking about Ripple and everything. I'm just going to share his video here and play a little bit of it. I don't know him. He has like 25,000 subscribers, but he's, like, how YouTube will suggest videos. So I don't know if I did subscribe. Okay, I haven't subscribed to him yet. I'm probably going to subscribe.
Tape and educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, XRP, okay? XRP. XRP, in my opinion, is the future of banking. And these bad actors know it. And what they're trying to do, they're trying to keep and suppress XRP down in order to get us to dump our XRP and get out to play.
Correct.
And I'm not telling anybody to buy, hold, or sell XRP. You have to do what you think is best for your portfolio.
That's right.
But me, based on everything I'm seeing, XRP is the future, and it's going to make millionaires and billionaires.
There you go.
And here's what's going on. Ripple has given over 500 institutions bank IDs so that they can trade XRP in seconds. So these individual banks will have their own Ripple ID in order to move XRP in seconds.
Correct.
Do you think these banks would need Ripple IDs if they weren't going to be trading XRP very, very soon?
There was a time I did a live where I shared that the IDs over 500 banks. I have it here already open, like just to share it for you guys to see again. Like, look at it, like European Economic Area. Who does this? Like, is this the World Bank? Okay, then we go to United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Okay. Then we go to Vietnam. And look at look at Sacom Bank, Vietnam Bank, like Saigon Bank. Like, look at all the IDs, 8400s. Oh God. You just, like, there's way more like on this page it says, so you could just go on to different pages and kind of, you could do it for yourself and just, you'll be amazed at like what like what they, it's unbelievable. Let's keep going. I don't have words.
And here's the other thing: all these banks are gonna have to have XRP in reserve.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna have to have XRP in reserve
Mm-hmm.
in order to utilize these bank IDs, in order to utilize it for money transfers. And I know that we focus on cross border trading. Well, not trading, cross border money transfer. But this is bigger than that. The more I read, the more I analyze, XRP is going to be bigger than that. The Swift market is what? Probably hundreds of trillions of dollars. Okay?
Yes, Swift 1 year is 1 quadrillion. You've not talked about Fedwire. You've not talked about all the other, monetary organizations that are smaller, regional, that deal in billions and billions and trillions of dollars. Like, it's not, people think about it and they go, oh my goodness, I've explained this over and over. People look at the GDP of the world and they say, where will you get all the money? No, it's money that moves from hand to hand. When, $20 to this hand, to that hand, to that hand, the same $20 becomes $500 when it goes into 25 hands. That's how billions also become trillions, and trillions become quadrillions, and quadrillions become quintillions by the time they move into different regions and hands, back and forth, there and here. That's actually what is happening, people. And for the first time in a long time, ordinary people have an opportunity to buy a piece of history that will only increase in value. Are you getting this, somebody? It'll only increase in value. I was just watching this guy's video. It's like, I've done all the, like, everything he's saying in 4 minutes, I've done it in different videos and put it out there. So let's finish listening to this Donahue George guy. Amazing.
And it's going to surpass that. It's going to be, in my opinion, it's going to be used for domestic money transfers also, because it's faster,
So
it's quick.
he just said this domestic finance money transfer. I put out a video earlier today on this issue. Like, people are asking me do videos on HBAR, Shiba Inu, but it's hard to get away from XRP because there's so much news about it that's exciting. That's in, like, so look at this. Look at this. Look at their page here. Let me just show you. Look at the digital asset for real world utility. It's not just cross-border payments. And then what he just said about, like, national money transfer, there's no doubt about it, friends. Look at here too. Look at this one here. Crypto momentum in the US. This is on Ripple website. I'm not on Cointelegraph. I'm not on Coin Market Cap or some news or whatever. I'm right on Ripple's website. Team Ripple. This was January 27th. Today is 30th. 3 days ago, they released this. And what are they talking about? They said the turn of the year signifies. So I put this in my video earlier. If you follow me and you watch my videos, and Ripple has hit the ground running in 2025 with multiple advances to its cross-border payment solution. But you know what they've done that is interesting? They have look at the second paragraph. Ripple, the leading provider of digital asset infrastructure for financial institutions, has recently secured key money transmitter licenses in New York and Texas, two states where Ripple has seen strong demand. Why are they getting a money transmitter license? Go read up what that is. They say bringing the total to more than 50 MTLs. Texas and New York have defined regulations and stringent licensing requirements with robust compliance standards and regulatory oversight. With more than 60 licenses globally, so they have global 50. So are they saying they have 50 in the US? Guys, this is like, come on. If you're not awake, if you can't see this, and Bitcoin Maxi, I was just watching a video where Bitcoin Maxi was smacking Ripple down again. I'm like, what is wrong? What in the world is wrong with you guys? So I believe that what is wrong is that people are suddenly realizing this thing is becoming a reality, and rather than believe, you know what, I think it was one of my subscribers and put something on a comment saying, on the video I did earlier, saying that she can't see why people can get it, and I said, well, I'm actually beginning to think that it might even be pridefulness, like a pride that, oh, how could we ever have gotten it wrong? And they're wishing. There's a book titled "Who Moved My Cheese?" And many Bitcoin maxis are like that, those mice who are asking, who moved my cheese? Let's finish with Donahue.
It's more secure, and you can't engage in the shenanigans that you might see with traditional money transfers with Swift. Bottom line is this: 500 banks needing Ripple IDs tells me that's over 500 banks that's going to be obligated to buy XRP. And if the banks are going to be buying it, the governments are going to be buying it, and individuals and big corporations are going to have to buy it in order to exist in that infrastructure. I mean, that's really the bottom line. And they know this. They know XRP is going to the moon. So what they're trying to do right now, they're trying to push us out. And
that's just it. I'm going to stop it there because I don't want to go on. You can finish watching the video on your own. They're trying to push us out. And people say, well, who's trying to push you out? Who cares? Like the rich people are doing their own thing. Nobody cares about you, and all that stuff. Listen. There's something called sadism. There are certain individuals who are just sadists. They hate to see other people rise. Not all the wealthy people, but they're just people who play games. Have you watched the movie Hunger Games? Like, I'm not that much into movies, but I've watched that one, to some extent. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, this is, some people are so wealthy, they love to sit down and watch people, scramble. Okay, look at them. Look at those poor people. Look at what they're doing. Look at, it's like from their, perch up there, they don't want to see any other group of people rise. And here's the thing: even if there's new wealth created and distributed to people who are not wealthy before, guess what? It's going to be how many million people? Because even as I speak to you, what is the population of the world? 8.5 billion running towards 9 billion. 1% of that is 80 million people. Are there 80 million people who are going to be added to the world's wealth? And if that is it, if that's the number, it's just 1%. Because most people, even when they hear about this, it's like nonsense. They don't care about it. Look, if you are watching this for the first time and this is like, man, what is this guy? What's this? You know what? You need to find out. You need to research. You need to, like if you are even like working towards retirement, I'm encouraging people who are over 50, 45 and thinking towards retirement, you should be getting into investing in crypto because it's like buying Google for 50 cents or $1 or $5 way back in the day to where you are today. And I said it earlier, there are companies now that we look back at, on, and we remember there were so many other companies like them, but they are the ones who grew up and became the titans. Titans are being created every couple decades or every couple years. And, there's no rule to what I said, but that's what I've seen in observing life. Because I know there were some companies that existed before and they've disappeared. Whoever thought? Sears. Where is Sears today? That big conglomerate. But somebody else came in and took that spot. There's no vacuum. Somebody else is going to come and take the spot. And I'm telling you, it seems to me, I'm saying, these are my own words. Ripple is going to be the bank of banks. Basically, more like with their token asset XRP, people are crying, is centralized, centralized. Well, just say whatever you want to say. It's centralized because in this world, you are never going to get rid of the government. You are never going to get rid of the powers that be. They are there for a reason. That's the way the world is structured. It's a fallen race, human race. It's a fallen world. What we have to do is determine our destinies by the grace of God given to us. We have wisdom. We have knowledge. We see what's going on. And even before this thing happened, it was meant to be a secret. Are you hearing banks talk about it? Are you hearing the news talk about it? The media is saying, look that way while they're doing something over here. But by the grace of God, we are woken up at night all across the globe telling us, run, run, run with the vision. There's something, people have specific instructions. This is what you have to buy. This is how much they had no idea what this was. They just jumped into it. They fell into it by the grace of God because it's going to be a world of haves and have-nots. And it's only those who have the milk of God's kindness in them that will help those that are in between. And only billionaires can create new structures and maintain new structures. Multi-millionaires create systems and maintain systems. And we need both to work together. Look at the way like, just look around. And so there's a wealth transfer coming, whether people believe it or not. I will actually do a video on wealth transfer also moving towards Africa. Nigeria is going to be a massive surprise. Not only Nigeria, but and it's not my bias. I'm just telling you what I believe God is showing. Well, this has been a 15-minute video. I usually don't do them long. Even my lives, I'm trying to cut them to 1 hour just because I don't want to be sitting there talking all the time. But man, I was passionate about this one because I saw somebody else do a video that was similar to what I've done. Many people have done it and talked about it in the past, but man, the closer we get to this thing, the more serious it becomes, the more real it becomes. And yeah, we're about to see something happen mighty, mighty, mighty. All right, that's it. Do you like what you heard so far? You know what? Smash the like button, give me a comment, smash the notification bell. By the way, you know, if you do not have a cold wallet, if you've not moved your stuff off the exchange and you want a cold wallet, you can get one with the link in the description below. If you want coaching or anything, email me. Let's have a chat. Let's see how we can help you move from where you are to where you should be. Well, God bless you. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.